right? Or Scooby-Doo, you know, you gotta peek around Mendoza. Or Hardy Boys, one of them. But even I know that's the only way you can look around the corner of the mirror, is the mirror. But the mirror don't show you if I touched her or not, right? No, it don't. No, it don't. You gotta admit that too. Or you're lying. I'm just trying to stop it. And you're interfering in my dating life, and you know that too. And then you're acting like a femme fatale, because that means you're trying to entrap me. You're using me thinking she either peed already or something, in my mind, and trying to tell me what I was thinking. Because you were thinking it yourself first. That's what a pedophile does. Tried to set up an innocent person who's not the pedophile. It's not the pedophile. Because she's worried I'm going to do something with her daughter. But she's got to make sure, I guess. I won't. And I didn't. That's what's in the guidelines of making sure she's got to go to the bathroom or not if she's by the bathroom. That's another possible encounter, right? But it's not sexual. So you got to smell the vagina to make sure she didn't pee herself already. You don't know. You don't know. The panties are on the floor by then. So she can go straight to the bathroom, pee, come back and put them on. Right. You understand? With a girl, you can pull them off, right? A boy, you might not have to. I don't know. I don't know. I might have pulled them off when I was helping with Renee. When I would watch her sometimes. I don't remember. It's easier sometimes just to pull them off so she can go and come back. Put them on. You don't even know how your mother potty trained her and if she was fully potty trained yet. Unless you stopped at a motel or something on the way home. Right? No, you slept when you got there because you had to come right back like I would have had to on Monday. That's why I'm speeding through the mountains. Right? Anyway, I had to be back by Monday. Even if you had 2 weeks, darling. I had 3 days. I had 3 days to be back. And that's called a failure to communicate to your husband that he needed to apply for leave because you done applied for it yourself and had it, right? Well, I'm in the Bethesda for 2 weeks and you're not telling me nothing about all that. That's called a failure to communicate to your husband what your plans are versus what he actually just went through. And they reduced it to bipolar too, right? But even bipolar isn't good to leave a child alone with, right? If she don't go to the bathroom, I might would see if she peed, right? Not thinking it's sexual, but you might. And that's the point. If I see it one way and you see it another, it's also he said, she said. That means you want it to be sexual if it's you, if it's even you. And that's why I go back to it could be someone on base about the gay navy, right? I don't know. But nothing I'm saying can't be proven by Ben or King. They would lie about it. They've been this whole time. I know they have. And you can't prove it with a mirror. No, you can't. I want you to go to the police and say, oh, I let my 4-year-old stepdaughter wake my sleeping husband up, watching her with the mirror as he pulled off her panties, laid her on the ground because he wouldn't go and pee, stuck his nose down there to smell her, stuck out his tongue too, came right up. But I'm watching him with the mirror and I think he licked her one time. Try it. See what they say. Are you sure he wasn't making sure she didn't pee herself? which is what I was doing, which is what you were doing. And you can't prove otherwise either. Now, if I smelled a little something, I might would think, well, why is she still laying there? You know what I mean? After you pull down the panties, you and you might have smelled a little something. Right? It don't mean she stinks, but she could have smelled like she peed to me a little bit, right? So I'm thinking next, well, you're kind of still laying there. If you want a bath, right? You know, you're thinking what's going on in her mind as well as your mind, without trying to think your wife is entrapping you, without trying to harm her either. So the next thing you might would think is, does she want a bath with me or something, right? Because she's still kind of laying there comfortable with me, right? So you're thinking, well, what does she want, a bath, right? That would be your next train of thought logically. And it's not sexual to take a bath with your stepdaughter. No, it's not. Because I took a bath with my mom. I know. And a shower with my mom. I'm not thinking about it that way. If you do, you again are being sexist because I'm the male undressing in front of your little 4-year-old daughter and you're trying to make it sexual. And you're trying to make it sexual. But I didn't touch my penis, did I? I didn't get on top of her, did I? No. No. Right? I was trying to see if she wanted to bath with me, but then thought better of it because you are there. So then I dress myself, dress her, ask her who showed her that, and like any child who was potty trained by grandma, she said, Grandma. I know. I know. That's what you can't get over either, is it? No. She said Grandma showed her that. And that freaked you out worse than had I actually done something with her. But she would have if she peed while she was potty training her too. Though the difference is she was with you first, so I didn't know if she couldn't wake you up or what. Right. And that's why she came in there to me. See, that's how I'm looking at it. She couldn't wake you up, so she's in there with me, waking me up. Because she couldn't wake you up to go to the bathroom and needed help going to the bathroom. Right. And then when she didn't go right away, that's when I would lay her on the ground to make sure she didn't pee. Right. And that's quick too. Right. You stick out your tongue, you go down there, you smell real quick, and you come right back up. Mm-hmm. You don't even linger. You don't even linger. Do you have to? Do you have to? You don't let it linger. You don't let it linger. No, no. And then you're back up. And you're back up. If you're seeing if she pee. Mm-hmm. And you don't touch it. You don't touch it. You just smell it. Mm-hmm. But your tongue's out as a distraction, right? And that's why she would relate it to Grandma. If again, she was outside and tickled herself, and she would know. That's different, right? I don't know. See, that's the point too. I don't know why she would say Grandma, but you're acting like that's another reason you wouldn't go to the police, ain't it? If she said Grandma to me, she would say Grandma to the police, right? Especially if it's immediately after, right? So who's being fishy there? Still you. If you're watching me, if you're not asleep, and if it's not the guys on base, right? Which is very elaborate of you, which is very entrapmental of you, right? Because I'm not even thinking of going in there to you or her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm already on the couch because I'm already trying to move back to base because once you left me in Tennessee, I pretty much figured she's kind of acting like she only wants to be with her daughter anyway. That's why I took the couch to see if you would invite me back to the bedroom before you got her from Sal, which also gives me an alibi. Mm-hmm. See, all you got to do to prove reasonable doubt is suggest they could have done it even if they deny it on the stand. On the stand. And, you watch crime shows like that. Like I do, like you do. All you got to prove is reasonable doubt. Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's it. Then you're done, right?